There we go. How we doing, everybody? It is Megaman Monday. Our very first attempt at keeping a theme to the week. I hope everyone had a good weekend and a happy Easter. For what it's worth. I didn't get to do my typical Easter tradition, which is watch a very goofy movie called Jesus Christ Superstar. And it's this weird rock opera that was shot by a bunch of hippies. I believe it was in Israel. And they even went so far as to have the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, their army out there, fly some jets over and roll some tanks around for a few shots. And it has very much, like, it's about the Passover story, but it has as much to do with the Bible as, well, anything made by long-haired hippies screaming what could only be regarded as possibly falsetto. The music's great, though, so if you've never seen that, I would highly recommend it. Could maybe be your Easter edition. But yeah, just kind of hung out with the family, ate way too much, and I'm still sitting here with my Easter basket full of candy right next to me, so I hope everybody's ready for some chewing in the microphone. But yeah, we're gonna start off with some Mega Man here. So, I don't believe we've played this in a while. Let's see. Is this the right one? No, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. Okay, got the chat open now. I think it's been about a month since we last played. We're still on Mega Man, the first one. We have the first 6 games in here, and I'm kind of confused as why it's only the first 6. You know, I mean, I'm sure they had to draw a line somewhere, but as far as I know, there's like, is there not 2 more, like 7, 8, 9, and then I think 10? Because I know 11 just came out recently. Okay, so here we are. Last time we beat Bomb Man after flailing around on Gust Man, Ice Man, and Elect Man stages. I'm gonna try Fire Man next. If I can remember how to play this. Amazing the game as simple as having 2 buttons can still mess up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Well. That's right. So yeah, kind of what we talked about briefly last week. Oh yeah, I forgot these come down. Oh, bad timing there. Jesus. Mondays. Christ. Mondays will be Mega Man. Tuesdays will be Dragon Quest, and then Wednesdays will be Warframe. And I kind of want to, if it just doesn't seem like I'm making a whole lot of progress on these games, we kind of lose steam, I really want to turn this into maybe Metal Gear Monday. Yep. Just waste all that health I just picked up. Because I have Ground Zero now, and I have the Phantom Pain. and I would really like, I'm kind of getting back into that mood of wanting to play again. Oh Christ. Okay. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going here, bro. That's nice, they gave me some health. Wait, what? That was weird. Oh no! Oh no! I should have stayed on the ladder. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Dang, I was just thinking to myself, I'm going kind of fast now. Oh god, why? Ow, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's kicking my butt. Oh, there you go. That was fast. I keep hitting the option button thinking it's the start button. I was about to say, I really kind of like that. There's like a little bass line in the back. Was that one down there before? I don't remember that one being there. But yeah, it's kind of just like this constant hum. Is there timing to that, or is it just whenever I happen to go by it? I think there's some timing to it. Oh, we're not going to get those. Fire is bad. Oh, okay, I guess we are. Eh. Thank God I made it. Megaman's just too wide. Yep. I never thought about what a boon it is to have a visible checkpoint, like in Sonic. Oh, I think the Nave's little puppy's outside now. My dog loves that puppy. She's currently staring him down intently. What am I hitting right now? Yep, cool. Jesus. When I'm at work, I usually load up hour and a half or so long YouTube videos just to kind of give me something to listen to while I'm working. And kind of the general theme that I've been listening to lately is a bunch of retrospectives and reviews of Metal Gear. That was easy. And really my only experience has been, like, where I've actually sat down and play it, is Phantom Pain. I don't know what you think I'm saying to you. Basically just have to get a hit, take a hit, and keep moving. Use those iframes, and then pick up the health. Phantom Pain's really been the only one I've actually had any tangible experience with. And there's just kind of a virtue of, oh, don't fall off the ledge, don't fall off the ledge! Megaman. Cool. Jesus. We're doing good. Off to a good start already. Not bad. Yeah, I just gave it kind of quick. But anyways, I was saying, Phantom Pain's really been my own experience with the series. And, well, I guess 3 is a little Snake Eater. I watched my best friend play. I used to go to his house and play, or watch him play that. But I didn't play 2. Never really had a PlayStation growing up, so I didn't have access to 1. And then, 4 was kind of around the point where, like, I think things were just getting a little too wacky. And I didn't really have any interest in it. There we go. And we get it. Cool. God. So many exact... It's just nothing you can do. What the hell is that? Oh, I guess it's lava. Oh, good. What am I supposed to do about that? Just, oh, walk through it, I guess. Or not? Weird. Oh, fuck. That's some good foreshadowing. I like that. So how did I just walk through it before? Oh, whatever. Oh, those are the bomb man missiles. I gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, Roomba. I think this worked. Oh, it just despawned. Cool. Oh, God. That one didn't, though. Gimme, 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 gimme. Good. Hate the lava. Lava I'm really not enjoying right now. These little head guys, I don't care. Okay, they go around. Of course, why not, right? Probably gonna be a fucking sprinkler in there too. Yep, knew it. I knew it. I don't know why these things are in here. Just to fuck you over a little more, I guess. One health, in we go. With 1 health. Alright, fireman. Let's try bombs. Or not. It's fine too. God damn it, really? What? Dog's looking at me. I feel like there's like, maybe it is just random, but like they kind of center on where you generally were when they come back down on the screen. Yep, just gotta keep on moving. Oh. Yep. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling with it. Rolling with the punches. Gotta abuse those iframes. What if I can grind up health here? Or not, you know. I can shoot the fire. That's something. Can't hit them as they're coming out. Interesting to note that there's no time function, which is I wouldn't say universally necessary for platformers, but for the time of the Nintendo, it's kind of a thing. You know, Mario was the most popular game that have a time-based mechanic. Ooh, hey! I think we're onto something, sports fans. But I found there's interesting things that happen when you don't actually include kind of meta-based mechanics such as time, lives, game overs. Like probably the most famous example of that, and I think might be the only example, is Wario Land 3. You know, the first Wario Land, actually first two Wario Lands, I believe, had a time mechanic, had lives, very much was an extension of Super Mario Land 2, where there were lives, there was an enemy kill meter, time, I don't think saved items was in that, but maybe it was. I don't remember. That may have been Super Mario World 2, or Super Mario Brothers 2. But there we go. Wario Land 3 had no time, had no lives, had no game overs. I had one game over, I shouldn't say that. The very final boss, if you got caught by him, was a game over, but it didn't really mean anything by that point because it was just the final boss. Kind of creepy now I think about it. Boy, the final boss of Warrior Land 3 was a giant clown. Very much reminiscent out of something... God, what was his name? There was a comic book that I had like 2 issues of. One of those weird off-hero kind of parody. A little bit like Deadpool before Deadpool was a thing. But I'm gonna have to go back and find him. Actually, now I think about it, he's the second. There was a cartoon. Don't think it was Nimrod, but it was like some kind of reality-bending superhero thing who could change reality. It was just kind of weird, but generally just kind of led to a comedic undertone. Or actually, I think it was just a comedy show. Slapjack? Was that the name? I don't know. I'll keep trying to remember for everyone who doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Fucking bullet bills. Fucking Roombas. I hate everyone. All that health that I had saved up. Oh, come on now. Here we go. Really? I already got you, damn it. No. That's something. Hopefully that fucking Roomba doesn't come back. Yeah, there we go. Get some health back when we're here. I think it was something along the lines of Slapjack. He had, like, magic gloves, but the clown, why I got way off topic, was the final boss of Warrior Land 3 was very much reminiscent of that kind of art style. It was a creepy clown. But to get back to it, one of the things that made Warrior Land 3 so good was you didn't have a reliance on time or enemy damage to set the pacing of the level. It was purely puzzle-based. And I've always kind of held this tenet that if you have a really good platformer, it's more of a puzzle game. So a really good puzzle game is going to make a good platform, or a good platformer is, in essence, a good puzzle game. Are we trying to see how much more health I need to fill up? Dang it. Missed. Try not to let the lava... This is a really bright level, you know that? Just very bright. Very shiny. Very red. Or should I say orange? I don't know. Try and get a little more health here. That's interesting. If you go too far off the screen from where they spawn, they'll immediately despawn. Yep, stand right in the line of fire. Interesting, at a certain range, the bullets will actually, like, intercept each other. Alright. Oh, that didn't do shit. God damn it. Cut man. Off it goes. Into the wild blue yonder. Was that my first death? Oh shit. Yeah, put me right by the sprinklers. That is so helpful. I just realized I made it down here with one life. It's not bad. How the hell are you supposed to get away from that? Alright. Panic run, panic run. I should really learn how to dodge. Right. Cutman wasn't doing shit. Oh boy, I think we need to come back to him. He's just doing way too much damage. You ever have those days where your brain thinks of the weirdest stuff? Like, I just have like, the damn radio conversations, or, tape recordings in, Phantom Pain of Snake and Miller talking. But they're not talking about anything Metal Gear related, they're talking about, there's this really silly yet well done police training video from the 80s, like how to survive knife attacks or something to that regard. And it gets really silly after a certain point. It shows you where hidden blades might be, and then it like it asks, or maybe you're familiar with the Mexican sapuliche, and it's like this sheep gutting knife. I have Miller asking Snake, "Are you familiar with the Mexican sapuliche?" I don't know. I would go one of the best of the worst with Red Letter Media did, or like they watched the knife one, and they said it was one of the best done promotional videos that they'd seen. Okay, so Fireman didn't work out. We should try Gutsman again, I guess. I kinda wanna try a Luckman though. I think we can do this one now. Iceman I don't really want to touch, cause fuck those goddamn disappearing things. Okay. We fight smarter. We fight smarter, not harder. I really like this music. Very vibrant. I imagine, like, I'm playing on a not a 50-inch, probably 40-inch TV, and I imagine this looked very much different on a 20 or 30-inch CRT. I still have a CRT. I have a pretty big CRT, actually. One of these days I will hook it back up. And see how this kind of stuff looks. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. And go here, and then here, and then there. Easy. I feel like such a big boy for figuring out this portion. Did I come up here? Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, seconds. Millisecond. I got it. Can't risk it. That didn't go well the last time I tried just climbing back up the ladder. Ah. Ah. Nope, nope, nope. No. Don't risk it. Hello, trigger pad. Sorry, my fucking controller stopped. Decided to stop responding. Yeah, smart. Blame it on the fucking controller. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, this is how it begins. The descent into madness. You know, one day I would love to, once I actually figure out how to record and edit, oh, that's nice. I would love to start a video series detailing the production, fuck me, of video games, but not necessarily like. And I've probably just been watching too many review videos of games. Whew. It's like as soon as I hit the jump button, the fall comes first. Like, it's simultaneous, but it comes first. Man, I don't like these blocks. Too early. You're either half a second too early, or half a second too late. I'm just gonna die, honestly. Because I'm a complete scrub lord who can't play Megaman. There we go. I did it. Oh, I forgot about this. Nope. Megaman's stupid blue head got in the way. God damn it. Snake, did you know enemies can sometimes attach razor blades to the inside of their hats? Their hats. I don't know. Probably the worst fucking impressions on the planet, but basically talk to myself, so who gives a fuck, right? Wonder why, I mean, Cutsman was all pink. I wonder why Megaman turns gray. Let's try something else. Hey, that works a lot better. Oh no! Oh god. Oh god. Someone send the police. Have them put me down. Put me out of my misery. Ooh! There we are. I don't know what that was. Huh. Pretty efficient. Something I haven't really shown you guys at all is, what button was it? Yeah, there it is. So there's this like turbo shot. Haven't really been using it because I don't think it was in the original game. It might have been one of those turbo features that some game controllers like advertise, but I've been trying to kind of stay true to the original, how it was made and designed and meant to be played, so I've been trying to keep with that. First try. I don't know how you justify this. He's not even on the fucking block anymore. Is this this might be where we yeah. I think I remember why we didn't get much further than this point here, because I have to platform. I have to platformer. I have to function. I have to not be an idiot. But that just doesn't work for me. Oh. Oh. I haven't consumed enough candy. My autism will be funneled into focus. Oh. Bomberman. You know, how'd they get away with this, now that I think back? 'Cause I think Bomberman was very much an IP at this point. I don't remember exactly when that game came out. Brilliant, Megaman, brilliant. What a play. What a guy. What a man. Nope. Didn't stick. I like having different weapons. It allows me to be stupid in multiple ways. There. Ah, oh! I forgot he does that. Why am I trying to kill him? I'm up here now. There we go. Look at that, I'm a pro fucking gamer. Get that little hitbox when he first pops his eyeball out. Gotta get the eyeball, just like a snail. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. You fucker! Oh! Ooh, I did it! I did the bad! I did the bad! I did the thing I know I'm not supposed to do! I did it anyway! Oh! Ho, ho. Why? Why? Just why? Just why? Just why? Boy, what was I even talking about before? I want to I would like to do an objective. Like, I feel like we're kind of past the point, finally, of, like, when everybody was making, like, angry video game nerd videos on why video games, like, a video game sucks. You know, like, oh, this sucks, this is stupid. You know, that kind of shit. I think we're thankfully past that point on a whole... Oh, don't do the thing. Don't do the thing you know you're not supposed to. I have to remind myself... I don't know how I still get hit by some of these guys. I'm just an idiot. But anyway, I would love to, like... not just the gameplay, but really the production. I always find that super fascinating. Nope, no, no, no. That's where they get you. I mean, that's also where they... I think my R2 is wearing out. I think I'm just destroying both my sanity and my controller with this shit. I hope that's not the case, because I don't think he's cheap. Sacarice, saparice. But, you know, and I would like to do one particular, a series on the early life of the Nintendo DS. Because I had a lot of games that were ported, in the early days. I was thinking, I think 2005-ish, of the DS that had been on the Game Boy Advance that didn't really, they didn't live up to the GBA's, like, level of quality, which I always found kind of strange. And I think it just kind of attributed to no one really knew what to do with the DS when it first came out. Because that touchscreen, you know, like... if you think about it... I think it was 2005 when the DS first started coming out. I was super lucky. My dad bought me one for my birthday. You know, I had just wanted, like, an SP. I think I asked for it. I wasn't even, like, willing to take something used, you know. But I think he bought me a brand spanking new DS, and it came with a demo of Metroid Hunters, and I never actually bought Metroid Hunters. Because the DS had the two screens and the stylus, I don't think Palm Pilots really had styluses at the time, and not many people owned a Palm Pilot for personal use. It was mostly for businesses and work. Oh my god, okay. It's calling me on my bullshit now. It's calling me on my bullshit. I'm being called out. I'm being... Oh! 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 It just keeps happening. I thought this was an easy level. So yeah, the touchscreen. You know, everyone wanted to try and make games that involved using it. And I think it was kind of like... The Wii was very much... it kind of... ran parallel to... Oh, that was the second. Okay, I thought there was another level of that shit. It ran parallel to an innovative idea executed, began as, I don't want to say innovative again, but, unorthodox, I suppose. I'm just frustrated at this point. I don't know. Guys, I wanna, like, I'm giving the first Mega Man game a fair shake, because really, it just, like, I didn't grow up with it. I understand a lot of people did. A lot of people have a... Ooh, this fucking thing. A lot of passion for the game, but really, like, the second, third, and fourth ones are the one that interest me, like... Where there's an actual plot to it, and all this shit, but, I don't know exactly when we can say we've seen everything the game has to offer. I just know there's not much to it. But anyway, there was a time in the DS early life where they're really, trying to get that, that touchscreen business to really work. So you had, like, drawing... I remember that Pac-Man. I had a really shitty Pac-Man game. We had to draw the Pac-Man, and that was the entire game. Poking, moving things, puzzle games. Meteos, actually, I think, I want to say worked. Maybe. And I say maybe. Well, actually, that's one I should probably go back and revisit. Meteos is actually one of the few DS games I kept from very early on. And I think I went through several stages of, like, losing interest, selling, and then going back and finding them again. That and the Advanced Wars game. The Advanced Wars games were actually legitimate, like, additions to the series, which wasn't always the case for everything. But there was, there was the Children of Mana game, which took an adventure RPG and turned it into like a Nexus hack and slash with very little substance and virtually no plot. And it was a really, Sword of Mana was a very much a story, a narrative-driven game. So that was like a kick in the teeth. And then there was Final Fantasy A2, Tactics A2, I mean. And I think the biggest like, okay, what was it? I think it was Final Fantasy 12 was the last mainline game to come out prior to that. And I remember that because I had an RTS game that was Final Fantasy. I think it was called, not Dissonance, because that was the fighting game. Resurgence? Boy, I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to start making notes for streaming, because a lot of things I just don't remember. But there was kind of a RTS game, it was again one of those ideas of you can control the units by poking them and touching them, but it doesn't really work. Like, it's novel on paper, but didn't really work in execution. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh my god. And that kind of summed up the DS as a whole when it first came out. A lot of originally really good games on, I'm gonna die, on the Game Boy came out early on. Everyone tried to hamstring these mechanics into it using the touchscreen. It didn't work out. And then later on down the line, they just started using like regular controls, and the touchscreen was like how you navigated menus or used items or something. Like Pokemon kind of basically summed up. Like Diamond and Pearl, you just used it to select things, and that was pretty much the modus operandi for everything else, all the way through the DS or the 3DS. And I'm dead. So yeah, I'd like to do a video series kind of detailing that. If it were to be applicable too, I would love to kind of compare the DS's release to other systems, maybe the 3DS, I don't, and how they stacked up, like, how are they able to compare it to other handhelds that came out? You know, did they have growing pains? Were they well received? How were they marketed? You know, and that's really how I want to, what I want to focus on with a series on games is how are they marketed, how are they produced, who did them, what names, like what people made their careers on these games, you know, because there's a lot of very familiar names sometimes. And then maybe a spin-off on that kind of concept, but with less familiar games, less popular games, maybe even like movie licensed games, because my big plight is I love buying old games, and I love trying to find the little hidden gems and all of those. Like, I found Revelations the Demon Slayer on the Game Boy Color, which is super fucking cool, because that was the only Game Boy game made by Sting to come over to the US. But there are a ton of movie licensed games that weren't necessarily bad. Like, and I say weren't necessarily bad in that, excuse me, how do I phrase this? They weren't bad games because they were basically either poorly made or well-made clone of an already well-established, God, I'm just gonna be strapped here forever. Game. And I'm thinking like platform games and that kind of thing. But I would really like to kind of dive in, like maybe Gex 3 for the Game Boy Color. You know, like, who played Gex 3? Who played Oddworld? You know, like, there are a bunch of really off little games that a lot of people didn't touch, but to some people that was their career, you know, that was their legacy. And yeah, it's not Megaman, it's not Shigeru Miyamoto, it's not Kojima, you know, but hey, some people made a living off that stuff, and I feel like it should be recognized, so maybe one day, I don't know. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I don't even edit down my live streams to make them more palatable. I guess that would be a first step, you know, actually figure out how to fucking video edit. And yeah, cool. All the way down. Just all the fucking way down. Why not? Alright. Haven't been doing this for an hour. But on the off chance someone actually watches the stream, here's something that they have something to comment on, I would welcome you to leave comments on the YouTube. You know, maybe say, hey, Faint, that's a stupid fucking idea. No one would watch that video series. And you'd probably be right. No one watches these things, so... Oh, god damn it, it's that third block. Nope. I can never get it. Oh, fuck. How'd I fall off the ledge? Something else I'd really try, and I don't think this has really been done, is talk about art in the perspective of the limitations... Oh, Christ. Limitations of the technology for video games, and how that has evolved over time. You know, kind of apply actual art theory to video games, you know? Really kind of digest that. I'll have to look into that, whether or not that's been done or not. See if there's any kind of vein of aestheticism that can be applied to video games. Because really, I have this philosophy, I don't believe there's any really bad games. Like, the only way I would categorize a bad game is either if it's, one, uninteresting, because as a game its sole focus is to keep you entertained, and two, is it functional? You know? Is it one of those things you're gonna start it up and it immediately freezes on you because the code wasn't well written? You know, those are the two criteria for whether or not a game, I would say, is good. Now, whether or not it was well received, whether or not it was successful, whether or not it was made with love or was it just a bankroll, those are completely different questions, and probably can be objectively answered as well. I thought I was gonna get away with it too. No. Oh. No. Alright, welcome to Sweet Embrace of Death. Because something I've noticed, I watch a lot of streams, watch a lot of video reviews on video games, you know, as series and all that. Something I kind of look at when I'm listening to these is, they talk about the video, not maker, but like the video producer. That's weird. I don't know if that's exploitable. That seems exploitable. Would talk about their experiences with the game, and often claim that whether or not the game was challenging to them, unfair to them, you know, that kind of thing, that would often determine to them whether or not the game was good or bad, but that was a subjective standpoint, you know, that was that person's individual experience. And I would very much like to take an objective view of such things. Ah, yes, here we are. Death. I welcome thee. Oh, we actually made it. Holy shit. Oh, there's more. Oh, no, not this shit again. Oh, this could be a maze, isn't it? Huh. Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. It's a bold move, Cotton. If this was actually a maze, and I end up, like, going the wrong way and finding a dead end, I would be legitimately impressed. That would be really cool. Something I've always liked in games, and you rarely ever see. I knew it. Fuckers. Fuckers, I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. You rarely ever see are, like, trap rooms, dead-end rooms. What is that? It's a cool thing. I don't know what that is. Like, particularly in platformers. Metroidvanias, because really Metroidvanias have replaced platformers at this point. And it kind of makes sense because they have a much higher degree of playability. Shovel Knight, actually, now that I think about it, is a more classic platformer. But Metro, oh god. Oh god. Yes, go away. Fall to your death. Metroidvania's just... Oh. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back down real quick. You see that shit? That was definitely a dead end. I went the right way. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Alright, last life. Here we go. In Metroidvanias, there is potential... I know how to... A tactical error! No, 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 no. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Right here, too. Okay. That's that. To finish my thought. They don't really do traps anymore. Like, you walk into the room, the door shuts, you die. That kind of thing, you know? And that's mostly because it's kind of... Metroidvania's kind of been getting easier. And I'm thinking back through the Castlevania games. I think Zero Mission have a lot of save points in it, but... I say modern, those are like 10-year-old games at this point. But hey, that is where we're gonna leave off. I've lost enough of my sanity on Electman's fucking stage, so we'll pick this up next week. Maybe actually make some progress. I'm not gonna guarantee it though. So, thank you for watching. If you missed the stream, we stream 6 o'clock Eastern Time till 7:30. Mondays through Wednesdays. And yeah, thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day now.